Independent candidates hope to make their lone voices count in their battles with political parties for votes in this year's general elections.
For the first time in democratic South Africa, individuals are vying for seats in both the National Assembly and provincial legislatures. Malungelo Booi travelled to Sasolburg in the Free State, where he sat down with an independent candidate hoping to widen the pool of leadership in that province's legislature.
Yeah, hi everyone, my name is Ramaswabudi Johannes Sising, also known as JJ Sising. I want to welcome you to my hometown, Zamdela, Sasolburg.
Sising is one of several South Africans who will contest this year's national and provincial government elections as an independent candidate. In the Free State, he's the only one gunning for a seat in the legislature. He says the dire state of his hometown of Sasolburg compelled him to contest the May 29 elections. It's buckling from illegal dumping and uncollected refuse, potholes, high levels of unemployment among the youth, people still living in homes with deadly asbestos roofs, and this building with millions of rents is now a white elephant. The former radio DJ believes it's his responsibility to improve the plight of his forgotten community.
The collapse of local government. I mean, it's bad, you know. To the issue of the township economy, small businesses, kokasi, they're all taken. I mean, if you look here, Kima Pakistani da. You know what I'm saying? Kima Pakistani da, they've taken over the township economy. Thirdly, small businesses just suffering, you know, government not doing what they need to do, not empowering young people, unemployment, right? And the fifth one, which is the most important one, and I really want us to dwell on this one, is the collapse of public health.
It's clear Sising enjoys some support here. It took him less than 24 hours to collect the 1,000 signatures required by the Electoral Commission.
They could vote for the ANC, they could vote for EFF, they could vote for the DA, but why should they vote for you as an independent candidate?
So what's interesting is that the ruling party has been in power for 30 years.
Yeah.
And we know the promises they make every year, I mean every election, you know, and they never deliver. We've given the
that's not true. Somebody's going to say that's not true. They have delivered in some aspects.
In some aspects, but I can show you now. Here, there's no collection. There, you see this building? Let me show you that. You see that big municipality building? That's a white elephant. That building's been sitting like that for years. Money was spent, nothing's happening. You know, there's issues with contractors. I don't know. It's been years.
Because of the decay, he says he could no longer sit on the sidelines while his community suffers.
Will know for a fact that they've got a voice up there that fights for their budgets, that fights for their townships to be better, that fights for their voices to be heard. I mean, you know how many times that tender stadium has gone out? You know how many times?
You know? Tell me.
A couple of times. Yeah. But it's almost a ghost because tender, but the stadium is not fixed, the money disappears.
Yeah. Despite the local support he enjoys from the community of Zamdela, he's well aware that won't necessarily translate into votes.
The challenges are, especially when you speak to the older people, right? You can't convince them otherwise. You know, but so once the conversation is, there's nothing more you can say. You know, they know what the liberation movement has done for them, and you can't fight that. But on the other side, with us young people, it's about representation. You know, we, the people here, the people love the organization so much. Oh, by the way, this is my grandmother's house.
Oh, nice.
It's even green. Yeah. That's how much the ANC is loved. You know what I'm saying?
This is your granny's house?
Yeah, this is my grandmother's. That's where I grew up, you know,
yeah.
So
it's green.
It's green.
The irony for you? Does it hurt? Does it hurt?
It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt.
One of the major challenges for Sising and almost all other independent candidates is resources for their campaigns. Luckily, he has friends such as popular podcaster Mac G, who lent him a helping hand to raise the 15,000 rand deposit required by the IEC.
They'll call you in the middle of the night, hey, JJ, you know, I want to assist you, but, you know, how do we assist you? Because my comrade Arbon, I'll never get business from the municipality again. I'll never get business from provincial government. So, you know, because obviously the IEC has, you know, we've gone through a process, electoral funding. You know, there's a specific bank account which the funds have to come in, and it is declared. So people are scared that, hey, they're not going to give me business. Yes, yes. So many people are offering money. But the minute I start taking that money, you know I'm going to get into trouble. ICE will probably, disqualify me.
Despite the lack of campaign funds, Seseng remains hopeful he will secure enough votes from the people of the Free State to propel him to the provincial legislature, where he will work to improve the lives and livelihoods. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Malungelo Booi in Zamdela.